is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back at Copart for another Copart walk around. Let's jump into this today with number one on my list. How about a 2021 Kia K5? This has been sitting at Copart over a year. Over a year. I told you guys, sometimes these things happen. Sometimes cars just get pushed off to the side. Sometimes insurance companies forget about them. And then, you know, a year later, they're doing an audit or something and they're like, wait a minute, we forgot about this. Can we sell it? Well, this is a flood car. And you guys know that I love flood cars. It's only got 2,000 miles on it. It's a 2021 K5 with 2,000 miles on the odometer. Obviously, everything's nice on this with the exception of the mechanicals. We don't know what shape any of that stuff is in. Tires are good, body's good. It's been moved around a lot since it's been here, so the front bumper is kind of chewed up in several places. That is normal. That is to be expected. You may not like it, but it is what it is. Let's see how bad the interior smells. There's grease all over this. That's weird. This does not smell like a flood car. Not at all. I don't think any water got inside. So what that means is that water got into the engine. So she's going to be, got masks and all kinds of stuff. Looks like a female's car. All right, let's see if we can get under the hood. We've got that key right there. Kind of cool. It's almost like it's got a little trigger for your lock button right there. And the key fob still works, surprisingly. Unlock, trunk release. I guess it does have a remote start. It sure does. Unfortunately, that window got left down or it's broken. So water has gotten in here. I gotta climb. Oh, good Lord. We know for a fact the battery's gonna be dead. That's not a question at all. My biggest question is the motor locked up? Because if it's not, I really enjoy flood cars, guys. I don't know why. I don't know. It's such a gamble. It's almost like the ultimate gamble. You can find something that's practically brand new, and maybe you can get the motor freed up. Maybe it'll run. Maybe it's a dud. You just don't know. But either way, it's a lot of fun to find out. Well, she's definitely full of very clean oil. The problem with clean oil on a car like this, a flood car, if it got water into the intake, and it very likely did, but nothing is taken apart, after sitting this long, oil and water are not the same weight, so they will separate. So when you pull the dipstick out, you will most likely never see water on the dipstick. You have to crank it up, get it running, and get that stuff all mixed up, and then when you pull it out, you'll see a milkshake all over it. Once it's been sitting for a long period of time, that stuff separates out, man, and it looks like it's just oil. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a jump on it. I wanna see what it does. I'm betting that it's most likely just gonna click, click, click. The engine is probably frozen. After sitting for a year, if it had water in it at all, after sitting for over a year, this engine is probably toast. This was delivered to Copart in July 28th of 2021. So she's been sitting with water in the cylinders for that long. I put it like a 0.9% chance that you could pull the spark plugs, dump some Marvel, clean everything up, suck out the water, rotate it back and forth by hand at the crank. I would say chances are slim to none because the cylinder walls are probably totally rusted. Pistons are probably frozen to the cylinder walls. Most likely this is not going to work, but let's throw a jump on it and see what it does. I'm actually a little surprised. There is voltage here, guys. This thing's showing almost 5 volts after sitting for a year. She's got juice. Uh-oh. My booster pack does not want to work. Come on. Ooh. Uh-oh. Don't tell me it finally gave up the ghost. There we go. Just got to do it manually. Okay. She's got juice now. What do you think? Moment of truth. I hope I don't have to climb all the way over to the driver's seat to put my foot on the brake. I really don't want to do that. Yes, 2,000. I'll see if I can get you the guys over there. 2,601 miles on the odometer. Push to start. The screen comes alive. Systems check. It says everything's good, except that the hood is open. It's got a full tank, almost a full tank of gas as well. And yeah, I gotta climb over, put my freaking foot on the brake. Let me wait for this guy to move out of the way so that I don't accidentally get myself run over here. All right. Oh, this window doesn't work. It's got a window in it. It sure does. Unfortunately, it's seems dead as a doornail. Let's see. It doesn't make any noise at all, actually. I hear nothing. Not even a click from the engine. Let's put it in neutral. No, I don't hear anything at all from this car. Very, very strange. Nothing. Not a single click. That window works. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This window now works. Let's go ahead and just close that. I mean, it's been sitting for a year. It's not going to do any good now. I wonder if vehicle will be turned off. It thinks it's running. Vehicle will be turned off automatically in 30 minutes. Yeah, it thinks it's running. No, sweetheart, you're not running. Okay. Well, that sure does suck. Let's see if we can pop the trunk. Yep, trunk popper works. This is I can't get out, can I? I was hoping that I could just rip that paper since the window's up now. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, what's that old saying? It is what it is. Damn, this could be a great little car. It really could. Could pull all this wrapping paper off. None of this is needed anymore. And at least this will help the next guy or gal. Get into it. There we go. Just throw that in there. It's just plastic. There we go. It does make me wonder if the motor's locked up or if we have something else going on here. Let's take a look at the filter. I don't know about you. I see flies. I don't see moisture. I don't see water. I don't see old mold or anything in it. Could it be that maybe we have popped some kind of a fuse or a relay that goes to the starter? I doubt they have well, I'm sure they have a relay, but there's got to be some type of a fuse that goes to this thing. I don't know. I can't spend much more time on it. I'm short on time as it is. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you guys to tell me what you think. I'm looking around for flood damage like leaves or debris, water lines. I see nothing. Nothing. The intercooler runs over here. It pulls its fresh air from up here. So in order for water to have entered the engine, you would have had to have water all the way up here. No way. No way. The headlights aren't flooded. There's no water inside the lights. There's no debris anywhere. None. So I don't buy it, guys. I don't buy it. I got a feeling about this one. Either sabotage or comment below and tell me what you think. I don't know. But I don't think that this is a frozen up engine. If I could get down there, I would absolutely... See, there's no room. The crank turns, guys. I'm turning the crank by hand with the belt. That engine is not frozen. That engine spins freely. Hold on. I'm not giving up on her that quick. This could be another score of the century right here. I don't buy it. No, there's something interrupting the starter. Either it's there's something interrupting the starter. What is that? It refuses to try to crank. The starter's not engaging at all. Not at all. I also notice we have a security light over here. I don't know if you can see that, but on the dash, it's lit up solid. It makes me wonder if there's something else going on. And the vehicle seems to think it's running. It says it'll shut off in 30 minutes. It's not running. Well, like I said, I'm short on time. I can't continue messing with this one. I don't know what's going on with it, but I don't believe for a minute that this is a flood. I just don't. I'm not saying it didn't get into water at some point, but I'm telling you the interior does not smell at all. I see no signs of water or debris on the interior, and I see no signs of the same under the hood either, even on the belly pan, nothing. The crank turns by hand. I'm gonna bid on this. I'm gonna bid on this. I think we've got some kind of an electrical malfunction. Maybe it was somebody that just wanted out of the car payments. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm simply speculating. It could be as simple as somebody pulled some fuses or something out of it to keep it from running. I am not going to let this thing go for nothing. I'm definitely going to bid on this one, guys. Next on my list, a 2014 Chevy Spark. This is a pedal car. You guys know, I actually really love pedal. When I first started bidding at auction and I saw a pedal car, it scared me away. I have learned that they're just such a fun gamble. It's just a mixed bag. You never know what you're gonna get. So I always recommend you come out and check them out for yourself. But 2014 Chevy Spark with like 126,000 miles on the odometer. The body, it's hard to see, but the body's got some dings and dents and stuff throughout it, but it's got good tires. The paint is decent. It's a great little econo box, guys. This would be good for somebody to get back and forth to work, whatever, doctor's appointments. Uh-oh, it's locked. Let's see the back here. It's locked too. Well, if it's locked, we're done. The hatch is locked. That's locked. Oh, oh no, they didn't. You gotta watch out for stuff like this, guys. Here's something interesting you'll notice, right? If you come over here, you'll see that somebody has the window cracked, right? Now that window is cracked just enough for you to do what? Get a coat hanger or something in there. Yeah, maybe push that unlock button. The problem is with it locked up and closed, how are you supposed to get into it since the battery is most likely dead? Yeah, somebody's gonna have to come out here and jimmy it. Does it have keys? I can't even tell. It says it's a run and drive. It's listed as a run and drive. The keys are on it. Yep, I see the keys. Yeah, she's got keys. They're still there. That pisses me off. That really pisses me off. So these are the things I'm telling you. One day these auto auctions are just not going to let people come out at all. You're going to have to bid on everything sight unseen, and you're just going to have to cross your fingers and hope for the best. And that really sucks. That really sucks. This thing was listed as a run and drive, which means it was unlocked and they did get it started. But you know what happened? Somebody came out here, they fooled around with it. Maybe they accidentally locked the doors. Maybe not. It seems awful convenient this window was left down just enough for you to get something in there to unlock it, you know? It really does. Almost like someone came out, started it up, and it was like, hey, this thing actually runs great. So then they decided to lock the keys in it so no one else could check it for themselves. I'll tell you what, I'm a guy that likes to cut my nose off to spite my face in some cases. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and outbid whoever's bidding on it right now, just for fun. If I win it, then I win it. I don't really want it. I have no use for this car. I don't really know anybody that would want this car currently. It could be something I could flip. I could send it to another auction or whatever, or I could take it to a couple dealerships that I'm working with locally and just sell them to them. I might just go ahead and do that just because I don't like people trying to screw people over. And sometimes, you know, who knows, maybe if I don't win it, I can at least run the bids up enough that it pisses the person off that did this to this car. And if I win it, great. You know, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? I'm going to end up with another car. It's no big deal, guys. There it is, 2014 Chevy Spark, locked and loaded. I think I'm going to go ahead and throw a bid on this, and let's just run the bids up on whoever the hell's trying to screw somebody on getting this car. Moving on. Last on my list, a 2012 VPG. I have wanted to get one of these rare vehicles on camera for you guys for a long, long time, because I'm willing to bet most of you have never seen one, you've never heard of one, and you don't know what it is. This is a CNG vehicle. It's an MV-1. If you wonder what MV stands for, this is a medical transport vehicle. Open to the public. MAGB Transportation is who it used to belong to, and I have seen these things popping up all over the state at all kinds of different auctions. It's the first time I've seen one out here at Copart. Under the hood of this bad boy is your classic Ford 4.6 liter overhead cam modular V8 running on compressed natural gas. Personally, I think these things are really cool. I don't know what happened there. Someone just shoved that in there. And this used to go like over here. Obviously the bezel is missing with the headlight assembly. The tires aren't great, but these things are just so weird that in my personal opinion, they are really, really cool. Look how far the doors open. Look how low the center of gravity is, since really low to the ground. And it's designed for you to be able to put wheelchairs in here. You can put handicap people in this vehicle, and they can be strapped down and transported safely to where they need to go. You got a full ginormous bench seat in the back, a spare tire up here. I believe you could put a wheelchair up front, and maybe, I know you could put at least one in the back, one up front, possibly another one right here if you had the mounting brackets, but this one doesn't. So you could at least haul 2 wheelchairs and 3 people in the back plus a driver. It's listed as a non-runner. Not that really surprises me. These things typically don't run. Every time I have found them, it looks like somebody has started stripping parts off of them. It's got 232,000 miles on the odometer. Dead as a doornail. Aftermarket radio. It's got a little weird air conditioning thing right there that's separate. I don't know about that. What I do know, though, is I would like to put a jump on it and just see if we could get it to crank, maybe even get it to run. This is kind of a, well, not kind of. This really is a very, very niche type of vehicle. This is not something most people are going to jump on and buy. Most people aren't going to be interested in this, and because of the mileage, medical transport companies aren't going to be interested in this either. It's going to be nothing but a liability, so I figure this is the perfect vehicle for me to bid on. It's weird, it's obscure, and I like it. I don't know. Comment below. Do you like it or not? Let's throw a jump on it, and let's see what it does or doesn't do. All right, we threw the trusty no-code GB150 on this bad boy, and we're going to see what it does. I've already heard it making some noises up under the hood here. I wonder if this is strictly CNG or if it has the option for gasoline as well. No, this is strictly CNG. Oh, she's making noises. That's a little concerning because compressed natural gas tanks have to be inspected every so often, and I don't see an inspection label here. No, I don't see it would be nice if we knew how long the tank was supposed to be good for. Well, she cranks healthy, in my opinion. You comment below and tell me if you think the same, but to me it sounds like she cranks relatively healthy. Let's take a look at that fuel gauge. It shows that it does have fuel in it, and CNG, even if it sat for years, it shouldn't be a problem. CNG stays good for a long, long time. It's trying to start. You can hear it. You can hear it. Like it's trying. I would almost bet we're going to be looking at a fuel problem, some type of a CNG failure. Yeah, she's got fuel. It sounds like it's so close. I could be wrong though. It could be a spark issue. I don't know. I mean, it's got individual coils, so unless something killed the whole circuit. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm not here to stress out the starter and blow anything up, so we'll go ahead and leave it as it is. I don't know. She's kind of rough. She doesn't run, so that's accurate. I was really hoping we were just going to throw a jump on it and she was going to fire right up. It happens so many times out here. It really does. It happens so many times where you come out here and just throw a jump on it, you know, crank it over for a little bit, get it going, and she fires right up. Unfortunately, that was not the case with this one. So I see some coils have been replaced. Boy, those coils are super easy to get to. This engine is so easy to work on because of how far down it is. In a Mustang GT or a Crown Vic or something, man, these things are kind of a bear to get to those back coils. This is really nice. Comment below and tell me what you think. I'm thinking some type of fuel issue. Honestly, that's really what I'm thinking. I'm thinking there's some kind of a fuel issue going on, or maybe something's been disconnected. But I believe this is the line coming from the CNG tank, comes in, and it runs over to, yep, the fuel rail, of course. Yeah. There is a filter in here, I believe. Could be clogged, may need replaced. I don't know. What do you guys think? Interested in seeing the VPG MV1? Ow. Oh, crap. I just dropped that on my hand. There's no hood latch. I think it blew up and somebody was using it for parts. Probably the company that owned it was probably pulling parts off of it for other vehicles. So that may be a sign that this thing is actually dead. That's it. We're done. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel. I would truly appreciate it. And hey, share the video with your friends on social media. It goes a long way to help support the channel. Hit that thumbs up button. Drop those comments down below. Until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.